This is Rynerson Stadium in Ypsilanti, Michigan. The opener in conference play for both of these teams. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Thanks, guys. Eastern Michigan head coach talked to me pregame. He is so excited to lead his team out onto this field where he was a player himself. He has waited his turn. It is a full circle moment for him, and he said, I cannot wait to be the head coach and be the leader that I had when I was a player. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The long summer is finally over, and we're about to start the season. Fielded in the end zone, it's James. And brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Eagles offense has the ball first today. And is this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number one for this squad.
Looking downfield, it's Kim. Got him downfield. He's loose. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
A lot of offensive coordinators script their first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this season.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. A recruit this coaching staff really was much higher on than a lot of the services, and man, did that pay off as he won the job to start the season. Handoff from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Wants to return it. Slips through the line. And there he goes. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Kim. Got his man. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Flying down the left side. The 40. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Sacramento State. The defense putting points on the board.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out? They're able to scoop it, score. That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it. All right, reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Eagles can really attack on this second and short. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Back to throw, it's Kim. He's got his man, makes the grab. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Eagles will have it 1st and 10. Complete. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Mack. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Moses. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough.
Gets away from 1, finds room. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Now the play fake. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense.
Turning it on! That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The play action fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. Run inside. It's Curtis.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Working that left side now. He'll work his way down to the 28.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Find space on the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He wants to throw it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a gap. It's Bennett. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Kim. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Hard-hitting tackle.
Man, goodness gracious, dude is on fire. I mean, he's already got 100 yards. We're in the first quarter. Like, I might want to think about double-teaming that guy. If he goes to the water bottle, I'm going to double-team. Whatever he does, I'm on it.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Snags it, and there's running room. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Eagles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bennett. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Kim. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Defenses have some work to do to slow down these high-powered attacks as we start the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right on the money. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Running inside. It's Bennett. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. They'll move the tight end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll get rid of it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw it.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it'll be down right there.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. A delay of game penalty, just a mistake that you can't have happen at this point of the game and this part of the field. Looking for room, it's Curtis. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Finds his man, it's Burrell. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Gonna take a shot. He's got it way down the field. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
At the 42. 1st down for the offense.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll go back to the ground. Got a little grass. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He wants it all. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David. There he goes. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Eastern Michigan going fast.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and No chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
The screen, he can go. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the run, it's Bennett. Plows through the defense. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Wants to throw. It's Kim. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Smelled that one out from the beginning. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. That's caught. It's Burrell. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Wants to throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. The run from the shotgun. Maybe some room here. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. The run inside. It's Bennett. They make the stop. 4, he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He's up to 51 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Hauls it in, breaks into the open. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Off play action. Under fire. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert to 2nd and short. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And that ball's free behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell, had the running back taken care of too.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The sure hands, it's raining. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Makes the grab on the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Gets rid of it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bennett. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Looking for a man, it's Kim. Got his man. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Utah, taking on the number 12 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Utes, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Back now to your game in Ypsilanti. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. 2 quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
I did talk to Sacramento State's head coach coming out of the locker room. He is thrilled with the performance of his young quarterback. We told you before the game, this is his first start, first everything, and he has shown up big time. Coach said, I want him to continue playing just like this. Keep his head down, be composed, but continue to put up those big numbers we saw in the first half. Guys?
Appreciate that. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Can't make the connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Here's the pressure. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, Sacramento State. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Eastern Michigan going fast. Running inside. It's Bennett. Tackled there by the defense.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Under fire. He's got him. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball
intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming with.
Looking to throw, it's Kim. Complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he'll be brought down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. They're working that left side. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready. 180. Go.
Complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Eagles.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Hey, man, I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Sacramento State sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now to see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
We'll see if they can dial up one that works this time on 2nd down from the 14. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it, forced the punt, now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The run inside. It's Bennett. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down or else they are really in trouble. Got his man. Turning it on. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Hey, man, I I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. I'm inside the 10. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on this Sacramento State sideline, one thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to really fight through some soreness throughout the course of this week. I can tell you he's already taken some contact, and it is definitely a storyline that I am following throughout the course of this game. I'll keep you posted with everything I hear down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. Floating away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Now facing a third and long. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The punt team makes its way onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Nestles it in at the 35. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Dropping back, it's Kim. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Into the third quarter of this edition of Midweek Action, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Four punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got a man in the middle. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's such an underrated skill when you watch quarterbacks, man. To be able to see him, he sees the receiver breaking from the right side of the field, but you got to be able to read the coverage in front, and that's really good timing, getting the ball out of your hands, knowing when he's going to come open, and putting the ball right on him.
And hold up just a second as we check on the injured player. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Mack. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Eagles. Once he got some room, it was over. Looking for the tie with the extra point. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a crease. It's Curtis. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives.
Could be an alley. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Sacramento State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
He'll bring it out. It's James. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Eastern Michigan's offense takes the field to get this drive started. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Back to pass, it's Kim. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Hauls it in, looking for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. First play of this drive comes from the 27. On the ground, it's Curtis. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. There's a crease. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Going to the ground. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for room. It's raining. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense.
Touchdown, Sacramento State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Tight end now in motion. Looking to pass, it's Kim. Just a short pass to the tight end. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Bennett. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they're after him! And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy
might have a chance. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. And the Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Eagles. The Eagles land a counterpunch. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. And this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Sacramento State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure him, pressure him, pressure him.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The idea is keep moving it forward, able to spit it out quickly to the tight end and get a few.
the idea on defense is to tackle the catch. Don't give them any yards after they make the reception. Nice job.
And here comes the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The give on the counter. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the first down play at 2nd and 6. Scanning the field is Kim. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And the Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Fakes to grab. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Maybe a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a terrific 26-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On the move, he fires. On the left side, here's Coleman. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. Here's a heat. And it's a sack.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Caught, and he's got room. Made a defender miss. 10. Touchdown Eagles. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. That's caught by Williams. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on first down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Complete to the left. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go right back to him. Touchdown, Sacramento State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Nothing doing on that play, and the clock will stop for the 2-minute timeout. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. 4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back.
There's some room. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there off. Some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big time, prime time moment. You got the ball, tie game. You want to go win? Make some plays for him, big dog.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
The play-action fake. Unloads it left. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. The option, the keeper. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field...
There he goes! Past the 20. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. In a tight game like this, a mistake that keeps a drive alive for your opponent, just devastating. Offense has first down. The snap sets up the throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Looking to throw on first down. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.